Hola! You can call me OG, Old Gringo. I'm becoming an expatriate, an expat in the beautiful country of Panama. Now, people do ask me, isn't it going to be hard to move into an area where you don't speak the language, where most people speak Spanish? And I said, no, I've already done that when I moved to Los Angeles. But I am signed up for some courses, a semester of Spanish at the University of Panama, because no hablo español and entiendo español un poco don't just get you very far at all. Now, one of the things that I am preparing before I take this course at the university is that Spanish R. I am having a really hard time with that. You know, that rolling, trilling, vibrating R. I decided to go online. YouTube has dozens of instructional videos on how to roll the Spanish R. The problem is they all contradict themselves. Hold your tongue in back of your mouth. Put it up against the back of your upper front teeth. Make it stiff and hard. Keep it soft and limber. Fold it. Unfold it. I sprained my tongue trying all this. I had to be on baby food for a week. The restaurants are fantastic in Panama. World class from all over the world, especially South America. I've had Peruvian, Chilean, and at a Colombian restaurant I had the Colombian national dish, bandeja paisa. I always thought the Colombian national dish was Sofia Vergara. But this is a huge platter of UFOs, unidentified food objects. At least a dozen things. I only recognize two in their Spanish on the menu: arroz and huevo, rice and egg. But I was surprised that they came out together. A mound of rice with a fried egg on top of it. It was like a combination from International House of Pancakes and Panda Express. They also seem to have an Aztec-themed restaurant at the airport. You know how the Aztecs all had gods that started with the letter QU, like Quetzalcoatl, who brought chocolate to the Aztecs, so he's a god very close to my heart. So I found one at the airport. It had the requisite QU, Quiznos. I knew it was Aztec because the guy behind the counter, chopping the vegetables and the meat, had a feathered headdress, a long ceremonial knife, and he was chopping on a stone sacrificial altar. Old gringos go to Panama for a lot of reasons. One of the big ones, the low cost of living. You can get, well, for what it would cost you for a month's rent for a nice apartment in San Francisco, in Panama you can have an extreme makeover. So instead of a room with a view, you can have a much better view of your feet and other body parts thanks to inexpensive liposuction. It's an amazing place. And as I was lying on the beach in Playa Blanca, beautiful white sand beach on the Pacific, I wrote a poem that I'm going to share, my final gift to you. It's a short poem, because I was on the beach, I wasn't going to spend a lot of time writing a poem. And here it goes. The weather and the people as warm as they can be. Big ships ready to go through from sea to sea. Do you think Panama is ready for me? Señoras y señores, muchas gracias.